It's so cute. I kind of feel like we're living in a little bit of a Hallmark movie because lately I've had so many follow-ups, like in the past couple of weeks, so many follow-ups from callers. Like I was just in Chicago on Monday and we had two people there. One who, he was really struggling because he had lost his job and he was just really struggling to find a job. And he told me that he'd gotten a new job and came and he was just so excited about it. He had called in a couple months ago. And then another girl, she had called in because she was going through it with a guy and now she's quit her job and is a core power instructor and has a new boyfriend. And I just feel like we have all these really happy follow-ups. So it's been such a good year of the show. I can't wait to see what next year holds for It's Me Tinx Live. Oh my God, who is excited to rot? I am so excited to rot. Come Friday, I don't think you understand. I'm going to fuse with my bed. I'm going to become one with my bed. I'm going to make Christmas cookies. I don't know if you guys follow Brett Chody on Insta or TikTok, but I love her. Brett's Bites is her @ and her mom has these Christmas cookies, and it's actually funny because I met her mom once in the Hotel Chelsea. I was having breakfast and she was like, oh, I'm Brett's mom. And anyway, long story, but I'm going to make these cookies this weekend. Now, can I bake? Absolutely not. You want to know why? Because you actually have to follow directions when you bake. I always say there's two types of people. There's cooks and then there's bakers. And sometimes you can be both, but usually a cook is not a baker. Usually a baker can cook because I cook with my heart. Okay. I'm good at making steak, pasta, vegetables, that kind of stuff. Because I just, a little olive oil here, a little balsamic here, a little salt, pepper, whatever. It's all fine. It all works out in the wash. Baking, use so much as have one speck of flour over what you're supposed to have and the entire thing goes to shit. Also, baking powder, baking soda, what the is the difference? I don't know, and that has always really messed me up. Wet ingredients, dry ingredients, who has the time? But all this to say, I'm going to make Brett's mom's cookies this weekend with my mom. I'm going back to LA. I'm so excited to rot, you guys. I just can't wait. I've been saving up all my shows. Oh, another thing I was meant to speak to you guys about. Can I tell you something? Why does Apple not do one jot of press for their shows? Because someone was telling me about this Cate Blanchett show, and she is that girl always. Okay, I love Cate Blanchett. Anything she is in, I will watch. So I go on Apple TV to peruse, and I'm like, wow, they have a show with Jake Gyllenhaal. They have a show with this person, all these famous people. Would it kill them to do a premiere? I know they have the cash because every year they force me to buy a new iPhone every September when mine mysteriously breaks down and they say, oh, you have to buy the new one. So I know they have the cash. Why don't they ever do any advertising? I get the vibe that they think they're too good for it. I don't know. I just get that vibe. Netflix does a premiere for the opening of an envelope. They're like, oh my God, we're, and I love them for it because then I know what's going on and it's very good. And one more piece of advice for Apple that they didn't ask for. The other thing that I noticed was that all the shows have random names, one word names, disclaimer that you would never remember. It's the show is called open or close or chair or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. I just feel give it a more pizzazz name so that I know what's going on. And tell me that Cate Blanchett is in a show. I'd love to watch it. Severance, Shrinking. See, I'm not even wrong. I'm not even being hyperbolic. Also, guys, I was saying, I kind of miss office party vibes. And we didn't have an office party, but last night the sales team put on this absolutely incredible dinner and we went to a steakhouse and it kind of had that feel of end of year vibes. So I got my fix and it was so fun. I got really wasted. It was really fun. We had martinis and steak and it was just it was such a fun vibe. So shout out the sales team because they're amazing. And they even had little goodie bags and glass bottles of Diet Coke and it was really, really cute and fun. So shout out the team for making it so cute. All right. I could yap forever as we know, but it's probably best we get to our first caller. Let's chat with Melissa. Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Hi, Tinx. I'm so happy I got on. First time caller, long time listener.
Welcome to the show. Oh, welcome to the show. What's going on?
Hi. So I have my friend and we're best friends, known each other for a year now. And, the Christmas office parties, how they get. And then there was, some vibe, something in the air, and she kissed her coworker, and she has a boyfriend, and she keeps telling me she's happy, she's in love with a boyfriend, and I was never really convinced. But what do I tell her? What advice do I give her? Now she's thinking about the coworker, and I don't know what to do.
Wait, so did everybody see the kiss, or was it in secret? Because
no. It was kind of like in front of our other coworkers too. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so stressful because I feel like once more than one person knows, it's going to get back to her boyfriend, no?
I'm not sure about that because, it also gets better. That same night, she went out with a coworker, the boyfriend, and another friend, and they were a little bit touchy in front of the boyfriend at this, like, Art Basel party.
What? Well, I mean, look, what can you do? You can just tell her, like, dude, I don't condone cheating. Like, I think if you're having thoughts about our coworker, you need to, like, break up with your boyfriend to be fair to him because it's not cool. And I think you're well within your rights to be like, if she brings it up again, just be like, look, I'm here to chat. Obviously, I'm your friend and I want to give you advice, but I just need you to know I feel really uncomfortable because like I don't really condone cheating. And I've said that before to my friends who were cheating on their boyfriends. I've been like, yeah, I'll give you advice, but like just know that this doesn't go with my moral code and I feel really uncomfortable, but like just putting it out there. I think you can say that because it does put you in an uncomfortable position. You know the boyfriend, you know the coworker, you have to watch it all go down. And it is uncomfortable to watch them flirt at the office when you know her boyfriend is sitting at home being like, oh, I love my girlfriend, she's so nice. Like, it's awkward. So that's all you can do. And other than that, even though you're in the middle, you kind of have to let her do her thing. She's going to do what she's going to do. It's like, you kind of just got to let her.
Okay. No, thank you so much for the advice. I didn't know what to say to her. Like, I didn't want her to get upset. And like, also the boyfriend is really nice. Like, he's amazing.
Of course. But yeah, I'm sure.
My friendship with her is like number one. So like, I was just worried about like what to do or what to say. And like, I didn't want to ruin that.
Yeah. I think it's more awkward to pretend like nothing's wrong. Like, I think it's more awkward to be like, yeah, f the coworker. That would be so funny. Like, I think just acknowledging it and being like, look, it's a bit awkward you're cheating on your boyfriend, but like, let's talk through it. I think that's way more real and honest.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll have an honest conversation with her. I appreciate it so much.
Lots of love. Bye, babe. Thanks for calling. Okay. Yeah, that's so awkward. I mean, it's just a bit like, ugh, I'm such a stickler about cheating. I always wonder, I mean, I'm not. As you know, I've kind of changed my views. I think that it can be complex and, the Esther Perel of it all. But I don't know. I just feel like in that situation, it's like if you're having thoughts about the coworker and making out with them in public, you probably should just dump your boyfriend at that point. Okay, let's go to Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you?
Oh my God. Hey, Tinx.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for calling. What's going on?
Well, okay. First, I want to say thank you for all that you do for girls and women everywhere. Thank you so much for making us feel more like individuals and making us feel seen. You've changed how I view life, how I view dating. You have really brought out this inner confidence and self-respect within me.
Hell yeah.
That I wouldn't have developed without your help and your guidance. So thank you for all that you do. It really means a lot.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy.
So I am calling because I want to get your take on something I've been noticing with these successful Wall Street guys that my friends and I sort of have been overlapping here in New York.
Okay.
So I'll give you a quick story. This past summer, I met this really charming British guy at a party. Okay. We hit it off, we made out, and we exchanged numbers.
Great.
But when I went to LA for 3 months, he never texted me. So a weekend, I was like, whatever. And I deleted his number because he wasn't interested. And honestly, I could care less because I literally did not know anything about this guy other than he was a good kisser and he was British. Okay.
Okay.
When I came back, my friends told me that this British guy, had been asking about me and felt bad for not reaching out. And when I was like, well, why didn't he reach out to me? I had his number for a full week. Right. My friend's excuse was, oh, he's just quote unquote shy. And that's like the main theme as to like why I wanted to talk to you about. So at subsequent parties, I've seen him around. He never acknowledges our previous connection, nor has he apologized for not texting me back that he so claimed that he felt bad for not doing. Okay. Anyway, recently at another party this past weekend, his older brother was talking to one of my friends, and after the party, we all the girlies in the group chat got together and analyzed the night. Again, someone described this older brother as being shy with girls. And this got me thinking, is shy just an excuse for bad behavior? Because it seems like I've noticed with these group of guys that they use the word shyness to either avoid taking real action, keep girls hoping that they still have a chance,
Yeah.
or breadcrumbing them without commitment. So I'm of the belief, and after, reading your book and being part of the community, I believe dating is simple. If a guy likes you, he'll make an effort. And listen, I'm shy too, but I don't let that stop me from doing the things that I want to do. So I wanted to know what your thoughts are on the quote unquote shy guy excuse.
Yeah.
Is this a trend that guys are using to manipulate girls' emotions?
Yeah, I think the British guys are they can be a little shy and not that forward, but I do think it's a kind of an excuse. I don't know. I kind of always roll my eyes when people say, well, what if he's shy, or like he's shy? I'm kind of like, okay. I kind of come back to then he's not my guy, because I'm someone who likes to be pursued. I'm someone who likes someone who's very confident. I'm someone who likes, someone who knows what they want. It's honestly a weird pride thing with me almost. Like, I want a guy to see me at a party or talk to me and be like, wow, I like this girl. Like, I'm going to ask her out. And if that's not who he is, then it probably wouldn't work anyway. Now, have I pursued, quote, shy guys? Yeah. Has it always ended in disaster? Yeah, also. Two things can be true. I think there probably are a few shy guys out there, but I also think it is just a bit of an excuse for bad behavior. And ultimately, I really think, like, even with shy guys, if they want someone, they go for it. Life's too short. Like, come on. What do you mean he's shy? What do you mean if he feels so fucking bad for not asking you out, then why doesn't he ask you out? Like, what is he, 12? Like, I don't know. I just find that very unattractive.
I agree. Okay, good. Because we're in the same headspace. That's why I was thinking too. Because the other motto that I've been telling myself, and also telling my friends too, is like, hey guys, the egg doesn't chase the sperm. Okay.
Oh my God, I love that. No, it's true. I think even a shy guy will pursue you if they want. Like, that's just the way it goes. So honestly, on to the next.
Perfect. All right. Well, anyway, Tinx, thank you so much. I really appreciate talking with you. And last thing I'll say is that I met you when you were doing your book tour here in New York at Barnes & Noble, and you were the absolute sweetest. So continue doing what you're doing, and I look forward to your next book, your next
very kind.
Next adventure.
Thank you for the support. That means a lot. Happy holidays, babe. Lots of love.
Happy
Bye.
holidays. Take care, Tinx.
Yeah, like, enough of the excuse. Oh, he's shy. Okay. Yuck. I mean, I think the shift is then like, okay, if he's too shy to come up to me, then that's his loss. Like, let's keep it moving. I mean, I've never dated in London, which is kind of funny. Like, I was in high school. I was kind of a late bloomer. My only high school boyfriend was in the States. So when people ask me about British guys, I'm like, I honestly have no idea. But I think they're pretty kind of shy. It's like in that movie, what's the movie with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield that they just came out? I thought that was kind of like an interesting representation, because in that movie he was like kind of shy and didn't really know what We Live in Time. Did you guys see that movie? I thought it was okay. Everyone was like, oh my God. I was like, ugh, whatever. But in the movie he's so shy and he's so like, oh, I don't know. So I thought that was kind of a good representation. I don't really know if I want an American man. I kind of want like an Argentinian man. I don't know, but I want a man that's like willing to be like, oh, I saw you and I think you're beautiful. Can I take you out? Like that's kind of the vibration I'm living at. Okay, let's talk to Noel or Noelle.
Yes, it's Noelle.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Thanks so much. I'm so happy to talk to you. I'm so grateful for you. I listen to your podcast every week, and I just appreciate your insight so much.
You're so sweet. Thanks for calling. What's going on with you?
So I'm really curious your take on my new living situation and this little predicament I'm in. So basically, I used to live in a house with 3 girls, and it just kind of got to the point where I wanted to change something calmer, less housework managed. And I was expressing wanting to move to my lovely work husband. He's like my version of Wig. I love him so much. And he was like, oh, actually, my friend from college is looking for a roommate. He just bought a 2-bedroom place. You guys work in similar industries. You may hit it off.
Okay.
This is his great, male friend. So I went over, loved the place. We got along really well. Turns out this guy is from Pittsburgh, where both my parents are from, my whole family. So there's all these like little nuances like that we have in common. So I'm dating someone when I move in, so I think that it won't be a problem. But then we end up breaking up.
Okay.
And basically, I've caught feelings for my roommate. I've been there for almost 3 months, but it's a really great living situation. We're both clean. We're both respectful of each other. It feels like a partnership, but it's like a blessing and a curse.
You're like, we're perfect for each other. We should get married.
Yeah, exactly. Like, can we just lock it down and never move out?
How long is the lease?
It's a year lease, so it'll end in September.
Oh my God. I don't know, girl. That is playing with fire. If it goes wrong, like,
I know.
I don't know. I feel like you have to wait a little bit longer. I feel like you have to wait until spring. Because also, by the way, having a crush on someone in close quarters, like at work, or I mean, honestly, you're in the closest quarters, like you literally live with him, is so fun. Draw it out, okay? I think you need to draw it out until like springish, and then you can make a move. Because if it fucks up and he says no, or if you guys hook up and after he's like, okay, we'll keep it casual, that is going to be way too difficult for you, okay? Way too difficult.
Exactly, and that's what I'm scared of. But then it feels like torturous living with him. And I'm like, what did I get myself into? Should I just have gotten my own place so I'm not like tortured by this crush all the time?
Yeah, no, I think just enjoy it. You'll be fine. It's literally the best having a crush. Just be like, oh my God, it's so fun. I get to see my crush like making breakfast every morning. And who knows, maybe it's just like the newness of it. And then like, you know, you'll go away for the holidays at home and come back and you'll be like, maybe it's fine, you know, whatever. But I think you got to wait till at least spring.
Okay, I will wait. I'm curious, what do you mean by make a move? Like what would you do?
I would probably do my classic move of like, I would text him. I would be like, I had the craziest, I would be like, I think I'm going crazy because I had a dream about us smashing. And see what he says. It's a good dip your toe. Because either he'll be like, haha, that's so funny. Or he'll be like, wait, should we make that happen?
So yeah. It's like an insight of like how he plays it off. Or
yeah, it really is. It really, really is. Or you can even say it in person, but his response will tell you if he's down or not. 100%.
Okay. Yeah. I don't want to it up. I agree. Like, I don't want to hook up with him and it become a mess. But then a little part of me is like, oh, I guess I just sit in this crush, or what if it ever became something more?
Yeah, you have to wait. My advice is wait till spring and use my line and see what happens.
Okay, I love that. Thank you so much.
Okay, good luck, babe. Happy holidays. I hope it all works out for you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Lots of love. Bye. Okay, everyone on TikTok Live is saying I'm too wild for that. But I've used it many times and it works. You always know. You always know. You guys, we're going to take a super quick break, but I'm going to be right back after this. So if you're on the line, stay on the line. I'll be right back.